Yes, my dear aspirants, now we are going to discussing about mechanism of photosynthesis. Mechanism of photosynthesis occurs within two stages. Mechanism of photosynthesis occurs within two stages. In that, first one is light dependent reaction and photochemical reaction. Light dependent and photochemical reaction. Why this is called light dependent and photochemical reaction? Because of light plays major role in this type of reactions. And not only that, a series of chemical reactions takes place continuously until to form the glucose. That's why this is otherwise called as light dependent reaction or photochemical reaction. This light dependent reaction or photochemical reaction occurs within three stages. So that is the first stage. The first stage, when from the sun light is focused on the light is focused on the leaf chlorophyll. The chlorophyll absorbs the photon energy. Photon energy. The light energy consists of some amount of the energy that is called photon energy. Once again, the light dependent reaction or photochemical reaction takes place within three stages. In that first phase, when sunlight is focused on the green color pigment called chlorophyll absorbs the photon energy. So photon energy is commonly present in the sunlight. This is first phase and second phase. So the when it is received the photon energy, then it is light activated. Which one? Chlorophyll. Light activated chlorophyll. Light activated chlorophyll. Light activated chlorophyll split the water molecule into two. Light activated chlorophyll molecule split the water molecule into two. You may ask, from where water molecule came, sir? How it is formed? So H2O gives H plus OH minus. H plus is hydrogen. H plus is hydrogen. OH minus is hydroxyl. How it is? Listen. How chlorophyll split the water molecule? For example, understanding. So before I told that structure of the chlorophyll, and I told that thylakoid. What I told? Thylakoidal membrane. Yes. Listen carefully. So this is thylakoid membrane. So on the thylakoid membrane, water is there. So water molecule is there. So because of this is the chloroplast. Number of the chloroplast present in a leaf. The leaf is attached to the stem. When the sunlight is focused on the so chloroplast, inside the chloroplast chlorophyll is there, it will be absorbed the sunlight containing photon energy. Sunlight contain one special energy that is called photon energy. Second one, the photon energy, due to that photon energy, the light activated chlorophyll molecule, when it is fall on the chloroplast, it is split the water molecule into two. That is already I told H plus plus H plus H2O gives H plus plus OH minus. Here H2O is present on one surface of the thylakoidal membrane to another surface of the thylakoidal membrane. How this H2O will form? H plus plus OH minus. Here H plus is positive charge, OH minus is negative charge. As a result, H plus is moved like this. Hence, H plus is enter into the empty place of the chloroplast. What is that? Stroma. What is that? Stroma. Empty place of the chloroplast is stroma. From one side to another side, the hydrogen molecule will drop. In this movement, some amount of the energy will form. The energy is called ATP. What is the full form of the ATP? Adenosine. ADI. Adenosine tri ATP, adenosine triphosphate, PHOSPHATE, adenosine triphosphate will form. How? ATP will form. So when the water molecule is moved, when the water molecule is split by light activated chlorophyll molecule, it is converted as a H plus plus OH minus. So this splitting was observed by one of the special scientists. His name is Hill. That's why this reaction is otherwise called as Hill reaction. Hill reaction. Hill reaction. Why this is otherwise called as Hill reaction? The splitting of the hydrogen molecule on the thylakoid membrane was observed by Robert Hill. Hence, this is called as Hill reaction. And not only that, the hydrogen molecule is split by light. Hence, this is called photolysis. What is that? This is otherwise called as this entire one is called photolysis. Photolysis. Here, photo means photo means light. Photo means light. Lysis means breakdown. Lysis means breakdown. Lysis means breakdown. So it is the water molecule is breakdown with the help of sunlight. Hence, it is called photolysis. Yes, here H is dropped from one side to another side. That is entered into the stroma. And already some of the natural electron acceptors are present in the stroma. What is that natural electron acceptors? First one ATP, second one NADP, third one cytochrome, fourth one ferridoxin. So like this, some of the naturally present these some of the electron acceptors. What are electron acceptors? The acceptors which will accept the electrons is called electron acceptors. These type of electron acceptors are present naturally here. So in this, one electron acceptor is NADP. So this NADP is received the H plus. As a result, what will form? NADPH will form. NADPH will form. Already I told ATP how it will form. One ATP will give 7,200 calories of energy. 1,200 calories of energy. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. So by moving of this, so do you know Nagarjuna Sagar? Yes. So from the height, how the water is dropped from down. The dropped water is rotated the turbines. Hence, electricity will produce. In the same way, when the hydrogen plus molecules are moved from higher to lower, in this movement, some amount of the energy will form. That is called ATP. When it is entered into the H plus molecule entered into the stroma, there already some of the electron acceptors are there. Out of that, NADP is there, that is accept the hydrogen. As a result, NADP is formed. What is the full form of the NADPH? NADPH, nitrogen adenine, NADPH, nicotine amide adenine dinucleotide phosphate hydrogen. Nicotine amide adenine dinucleotide phosphate hydrogen. So that's why we can say that in light reaction, two assimilatory powers will form. What is that? ATP, NADPH. ATP, NADPH. ATP and NADPH. So this is the mechanism of light reaction. Light reaction. After that, dark reaction is there. So there is no matter about